Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a brand new Division video. What if I guess today is something a little bit different. So today I decided to make a video talking about the Alpha Bridge gear set in patch 1.6. I've been getting a lot of comments on my YouTube videos and I've been getting a few tweets here and there asking me if I think Alpha Bridge is still going to be the meta in patch 1.6. As you guys know, I've been playing on the PTS for a little bit here. Although I am not really enjoying the PTS as much as I was in 1.5, but I will make another video about that. I'll talk about that in another video, but for now I'm going to be talking about the Alpha Bridge and what I think of it. But if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this. So like I said, I've been getting a few comments here and there underneath my videos asking me how Alpha Bridge is in patch 1.6. As you guys know, patch 1.5 Alpha Bridge is the go-to gear set, and I think it was even in patch 1.4, I'm not too sure, but Alpha Bridge before was like the ultimate gear set to use. Like for PvP or PvE, that gear set was just really good. You pretty much got 6 talents on your assault rifles, submachine guns, shotguns, LMGs, whatever you were using. In patch 1.5, Alpha Bridge was the way to go. Honestly, that's the only gear set I used, and I know that's the only gear set many people used. So to actually see a change to Alpha Bridge in patch 1.6 isn't really a big surprise. Like honestly, I knew this was coming. And honestly, I'm pretty happy that Alpha Bridge did get nerfed because like I said, that was pretty much the only gear set that everyone pretty much used. Anyway, so for the gear set in patch 1.6, there's only one major difference you can pretty much tell. First up, you still get your 100% health regen, which is really nice for PvP and PvE. Next up, you still get your 5% weapon damage increase for your assault rifles, LMGs, submachine guns, whatever you're using, you will get a 5% weapon increase like you did in patch 1.5. Now the only difference in patch 1.6 is instead of receiving 6 talents like you normally would with Alpha Bridge, the only thing now is you will only receive the free talent on the weapon. So for example, if you have 2 assault rifles and you have like Ferocious, Destructive, and Adept on your first assault rifle, and then you have like Ferocious, Vicious, and Destructive on your other assault rifle, so you will only get Destructive since it is the free talent on that gun. That's pretty much the major change in patch 1.6 to Alpha Bridge, and in my opinion, a lot of people are still going to be using this in patch 1.6. Like I still see a lot of people using them. If I'm watching, some streams on Twitch, if I'm watching YouTube videos, whatever, I still see a lot of people using this for PvP and PvE. In my opinion, it didn't really get nerfed that much that you shouldn't use it, or it's bad that no one should touch it. In my opinion, it's still a really good gear set. The only thing, like I said, is that you're going to be receiving 2 less talents. Now the only catch you have to keep your eye out on Alpha Bridge whenever making this build in patch 1.6 is 1, you cannot use 2 exotics for your free weapon talents. So for example, let's say you're making a build with a FAMAS or a Bullfrog, that's what it's called in patch 1.6, and making a build with a Liberator, you cannot actually use those 2 weapons for a free talent because they are both exotic. So that's the little catch right there. You cannot use 2 exotics in order to get a free weapon talent. Also, you cannot use a exotic weapon in the second slot of your build because you will also not receive the free talent. So for example, if you're using like a lightweight M4 and a FAMAS, you want that FAMAS in the first slot and you want to be using that weapon, because if you don't and you use your lightweight M4 and you have your FAMAS on, you will not get that free talent since it is a exotic. So that's the only catch that I see so far in patch 1.6. Maybe it will get changed in the future, I'm not too sure, but as of right now, that is the only thing that you really have to keep an eye out, and you really can't do. You can't use 2 exotics, and you cannot have an exotic in your second weapon slot, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much for the video. Like I said, in my opinion, this gear set is still going to be really good in patch 1.6. In my opinion, there's not really a lot of exotic weapons that are like really good. You could still use a LVOAC and a lightweight M4. They're still going to be really dominant and still receive 4 weapon talents since they are high end. So like I said, Alpha Bridge in patch 1.6 is still going to be really good, although it's not going to be as OP as it was previously. In my opinion, it's still going to be really nice. But anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section below. I reply to all my comments. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'm out. Peace.